So Andrew Tate claims that he has nothing to do with webcam or distributing pornography for 10 years or more. In this video, which was recently released when COVID happened, or started, or it doesn't really matter. It's when COVID started around 2019, and then maybe 2021, 2022. This is a recent video of him talking about how he pimps girls, how he manipulates them to gain control of their OnlyFans accounts, and how he makes money off of confused young females and takes advantage of them. So, when Andrew Tate tells you that he's not a pimp or a pedophile, here it is in his own words.
Welcome to OnlyFans Fortunes. My name is Andrew Tate. If you don't know who I am, I'll give you a very quick introduction. I'm a kickboxing world champion, multi-millionaire who had a webcam company for a very long time. I had girls who were working for me on webcam. And I also have an OnlyFans business. For the last 2 to 3 years, I've been making money on OnlyFans from its inception all the way up till now. And the reason...
Okay, the biggest lie he tells, when he went on Tucker Carlson, it was from TikTok videos, right? They were innocent TikTok videos, according to Andrew Tate. Well, right there, he admits, not even a few years ago, that he had OnlyFans accounts and he was distributing pornography. So maybe if Candace Owens or Tucker Carlson or Patrick Bet David looked at the evidence for 1 second and asked him about it, instead of sitting there and being like in love with the guy, they needed to ask real questions, but instead they just let him dictate the situation.
I started this course because a lot of people have been asking me, Tate, how do you get girls to work for you on OnlyFans? Why would a girl work for you and not decide to do it by themselves? So we're going to handle all these issues. I'm going to tell you exactly how you as a man can make money with OnlyFans. Because these girls are making millions and millions of dollars. It's absolutely crazy. So there's going to be a few different scenarios. How do you make your girlfriend work on OnlyFans? What if you don't have a girl, want to get fresh girls to work on OnlyFans, etc., etc. We're going to handle them all. First things first. The reason women need a man to do OnlyFans is the same reason a woman need a man to do anything. Because they're incompetent and they're very, very lazy. And they're stupid. So OnlyFans is the greatest hustle in the world. It is absolutely free content, photos, which you produce for free, that you can sell at a premium in real time to anyone all around the world. And all you need to do to get started is get a phone. It's like the best business ever. If men had a chance at a business like this, it would be incredible, but most men don't. If you're a man, you want to start a business, you have to go find product, buy product, get a warehouse, pay tax, start a website, try and sell some with a small margin, pay your taxes, all this garbage. Women don't have to do that. Women have to go snap money. But women are so lazy and so incompetent, they still...
There he goes, second time. He'll make a video saying how women are the most important people in the world because they give birth to children. And gee, look at that, in the war room. Women are lazy, women are incompetent, women are stupid. It's all about control. All him and his brother do is manipulate and lie every situation for their own personal profit and gain.
Even with the greatest hustle in the world, can't fathom out how to make money. Whereas I can come along and say, look, do this, do this, do this, and they'll obey my instructions.
Obey him. Human Trafficking Language 101. Obey me.
And they'll become good. If you bought this, you already know my credentials, but if you don't know my credentials, you can see here 2 screenshots of some of the girls who work for me. My girls are the top content creators on the platform. The girls who work for me are the best, because I am the best, I tell them exactly what to do. One of those girls will be in this video a little bit later. She'll be telling you a little bit more about it from the female perspective, but right now we're going to handle things from the male perspective. So let's jump right to it and get started. If you don't know what OnlyFans is, I don't know why you bought the course, but you should know. It's very, very simple. You can work it out. It's effectively an Instagram feed where men pay money to see content. And that content is usually nude or it's lewd or something that the guy's interested in.
Right? He went on Tucker Carlson and he said it was innocent TikTok videos, right? That was his big word. He was trying to be Mr. Innocent, and he's already nude or explicit content that he's selling, and that's connected to Instagram, and it's OnlyFans. But according to Tate, when he went on, to try to fix his public image before his trial, it was innocent TikTok videos, as he claims.
I do know girls who make money on OnlyFans without nude content. It's like painting or playing piano, because they have guys who are just obsessed with it. But obviously, if a girl's attractive, it helps. But I know plenty of girls who are not attractive making plenty of money. So it's absolutely not essential. That's effectively what OnlyFans is. So when you're starting OnlyFans as a man, what I'm going to offer you, because you bought this course, is I'm going to offer you one of the screenshots you've just seen. that shows, because these screenshots you can't fabricate, these screenshots are legit, that shows you have a girl in the top 3.7% or the top 1.4% of people on the website. So now, by buying this course, what you've got is you've got social proof. You as a man can now speak to any girl, that even if a girl you never spoke to, a girl from Instagram, a friend girl you know who's struggling for money, whatever.
You notice how there's no dates on that receipt? You don't know if that's from a month, 2 months, 3 months. You don't know if it's from a week. But according to Tate, you can make $30,000 a month, and he'll sell you the war room for $5,000. To get into the war room, it's $5,000. There's no dates on that receipt. But what else would you expect from the Tates as they just make up everything as they go along to steal your money?
Say, look, I've got a girl who works for me. Here, she's one of the best girls on the website. She's making $20,000, $30,000 a month because I coach her and I tell her exactly what to do. And she obeys me, and we go 50-50 on the money.
There he goes again, obeys him, right? Human trafficking, human traffickers, pimps, pedophiles, that they love these types of words. You know, that's like one of their key words.
If you show her that social proof, every girl will be interested. I'm currently filming this during the COVID pandemic. That you may be watching this later on.
The COVID pandemic. The COVID pandemic wasn't 10 years ago, everybody. Another Tate
girls are
lie.
desperately signing up because it's the easy way for them to make money. But without instruction, pimping can. A hoe without instruction is headed for...
Hold on. It's dated April 1st, 2020. And pimpin' rule number 10. Doesn't Andrew and Tristan Tate claim that they're not pimps, right? Pimpin' rule number 10. A hoe without instruction. Let's let them finish.
Self-destruction. So these girls, they don't have a man telling them what to do properly. They're lazy, and they end up making a few bucks, maybe of that, and they stay on the very, very bottom of the pile. You don't want that. You bought this course. You want to make your money back, and you want to continue.
So he said, a hoe without instruction heads for self-destruction. Basically, he's saying you need him to survive, women. Great guy.
You make money for a long time, so you want your girls to be elite. I'm going to teach you how to do that. So if you have a girlfriend and you have a good enough relationship with your girlfriend, you can say, look, you can do OnlyFans. Maybe you do. If not, you can use this social proof to recruit.
No, Andrew, some of us don't want our girlfriends on OnlyFans taking out their body for a million perverts around the planet to see, but maybe you don't care because you're just a piece of garbage. You're trash.
At any time, any place, you can say, I don't know if you're interested in making money, but if you are, there's a way we can work together. And the girls say, what do you mean? You say, well, I'm an OnlyFans expert. Here's proof that my girls are the top OnlyFans accounts in the world. I will manage your OnlyFans account, and I'll tell you exactly what to do to become one of the best girls in the world. What you do from there is you control the account. This is how it's very, very simple. Now, my girls have been working for me for so long that I allow them to have access to their accounts because I can trust them because they've worked for me for 3-4 years. But when you start with a girl, you download OnlyFans on your phone. You take her ID pictures, her name, everything it takes to verify the account. You verify the account on your phone, and you control the account. So you are now in charge of her OnlyFans. Then all you need from her is the content. When you're speaking to the guys back and forth, you can pretend to be the girl. You can pretend to be her personality. They can't see. You just need a certain amount of photos from her. If a guy requests a specific photo, you can tell her to make it. If she produces a general photo, a good photo, you now have the content you need to monetize. So you will say to girls, especially girls who've never done OnlyFans before. Girls who've done it before are going to be a little bit more reluctant. The girls who've never done OnlyFans before, you say, look, you provide me with the content, I do everything else for you from start to finish. You can prove, here's the proof I make girls the best. My girls make $20,000, $30,000 a month, we're going to go 50-50. Every week, I'll show you a screenshot of the money made, half and half. Nice and simple. You keep producing the content, I'll keep doing the work for you. Girls are very, very, very lazy. If at any point, the girl gets annoyed with you, oh, why am I giving you half? Because I've managed the account. If she gets too fresh, you own the account. What can she do? Very little.
Oh, look. If the girl gets mad and wants to leave, he says that he owns the account. What can she do? So, in Romania, human trafficking is defined as coercion or force, manipulation. And there you go. The human trafficker, the pimp, and the pedophile is telling you how to manipulate women, how to traffic them to profit. And in his own words, once again, Andrew Tate admits to being a pimp and a human trafficker.
So this allows you to have complete control. If you've been with her a long time, you trust her, and she knows the game, maybe you can let her log in and do all the work. That's what my girls do, but only because I've had them work with me for a very, very long time. So this is the first thing. Download the app, OnlyFans. Find a girl you're going to work with, and you're going to need her ID and her things to get verified. You have to verify proof you're over 18, you need a proof of ID, etc., etc. Along with all of my courses, I'm not going to sit and explain to you the simple stuff, like how to verify an OnlyFans. Because when you download the OnlyFans app, There's step-by-step instructions on how to verify. I shouldn't have to explain it to you. Verify on OnlyFans as your first working girl. If you have more than one girl working, then buy more phones, because you're going to make the money back quick. So buy phones, download, get all the accounts, all your girls have their phones. This is the first thing you do. In regards to finding girls, like I said, if you know girls, fantastic. If your girlfriend wants to do it, fantastic. If not, I know lots of guys who are literally, from a business perspective, speaking to girls on Instagram and just saying, look, I don't know if you're interested in making money. If you are, I'm an OnlyFans expert. Bang, here's the social proof. I'm one of the best in the world. If you want to make money, speak to me, da-da-da-da-da. On top of it, you get a whole bunch of nude pictures of hot girls.
Oh yeah, how could you go wrong? Just nude pictures.
You get to see all the content for free. So if you get a hot girl working for you, you can see her titties. Even if you never meet that girl. I mean, if you meet that girl and you live near her, great. But if that girl lives in Canada and you live in Texas, but she trusts you with the social proof, who cares? You got all her content for free. So you don't lose out anyway. So, to get your social proof, email, go to the cobratate.com, message the live chat agent, show him your order number, and we'll provide you with one of the screenshots of social proof that allows you to prove you're an expert on OnlyFans. And this is the very simple way you get girls to work for you. I've just explained to you all you should need to know to at least find one girl to work for you. Because what's going to happen is this. After one girl works for you and starts making loads of money, she'll tell her friends. I met this guy, he's an expert on OnlyFans, can't believe how much money I'm making. He just tells me what pictures to take. He says, today I wear this and do this. I just do it. I send him the photos. I don't have to do anything. Money comes to my bank every Monday. It's so great. All her friends are going to want to sign up. And before you know it, you're a G sitting there with your phone, pimping dudes, making money off girls.
You're a G by pimping dudes and making money off girls. This is the same guy that Candace Owens, that Tucker Carlson, that Patrick Bet-David, they interview him and they ask him how to figure out all the problems in the West. So let that sink in. Piece of garbage, human trafficker, pimp, and pedophile. That's exactly what he is.
Because you, at this point, until you give them their accounts, until you trust them after years, you are the guy interacting with the guys. So it's your job to pretend to be the girl, message the girls, talk to them, etc., etc., pretend to be them, send the correct photos, and get the money. So that is the very, very simple way how you get girls to work for you. Verifying an OnlyFans account is extremely simple. We're now going to talk about the monetization elements of how you make money. So for the monetization elements, I'm going to bring in my not so beautiful assistant. I'll let her come here, and she's going to explain some things, but let me talk a little bit. Come sit down. I'll talk some things. When I talk OnlyFans girls, I talk some things about how OnlyFans works. So, OnlyFans is a subscription service.
This is the girl that Andrew Tate, when he says, oh, I know Vivian from like 10 years ago, and they said her age or whatever. He met this girl when she was 15 years old, and he turned her out, and now he pimps her out because Andrew Tate is a piece of garbage. And this is one of the girls that they're trying to have testify against Andrew Tate, saying that she's severely brainwashed and has been nothing but physically and mentally abused by the Tates. She's also the same girl that Andrew Tate was beating with a belt in the video.
So men subscribe to your feed, and they pay a monthly fee to subscribe. Now, what a lot of amateurs think is that this is where the money comes from, that men pay $20 a month to subscribe, and you get lots of men at $20 a month, and this is where you make the money. When in fact, subscriptions should be the smallest element of your income. So first, we're going to talk about subscriptions, how subscriptions are priced, how you get men to subscribe to you in the first place, and why they're not the most important element. So we're going to talk about that now. So, Vivian here, you're going to talk about subscriptions.
Yep, right. That's Vivian.
So, subscriptions.
The girl I met when she was 15.
You select as a model how much you want the price to be. Some models like to put it really high for, let's say, $20, $30. Some like to put it really, really low. So, let's say, I think $5 is the minimum.
What would Andrew Tate be without a 15-year-old girl that he manipulated and mentally and physically abused? He'd be absolutely nowhere. He'd be working at McDonald's. And I don't mean that as an insult to people that get up and work hard. But when young people act like he has, you're giving him your hard-earned money so he can figure out all of your problems. What has he done other than be a grown man and mentally and physically abuse a girl that's not even of age? She was 15 years old when he met her.
That's what they put it for. I don't like neither of them, to be honest. I think 30 is too much. Men are not going to come back if it's just that much money for a month. And $4 is just too little for all of the content. So I like to put it in the middle. So I put it for $12.
All right, so stop there. So, just as she said, so I'll translate from female to male, because we're talking to men here. So, if it's too high, if you've got a famous girl, you can have a really high OnlyFans subscription. The likelihood is you have a famous girl here. If you're starting this, you don't have a famous girl. So there are girls who are famous or OnlyFans famous or are really well known. They'll have a very, very high subscription price. There are also girls who have it very, very low to try and get lots and lots of subscribers. A volume model. We've been doing this a long time. You don't want to do that. You want to set it somewhere in the middle. So what's your price?
Mine is $12 per month.
What? 12.
Yeah.
Hers is $12 a month. So hers is somewhere in the middle. $8, $9, $10, $12, something around like that. Because what you do need is subscribers. Because once you get subscribers, there's other ways you can monetize and milk those subscribers. So don't worry too much about trying to get all the money for the subscription.
It's all about milking people for him to get ahead. That's all they do. They don't work. Him and his brother have never worked a day in their life. It's all about scamming and milking you to get your money so they can live the lifestyle that they want to lead. They have no real skill and talent whatsoever except for manipulation, cons, selling drugs, and doing the things that criminals do.
It's not all about the subscription. So you do want people to sign up. You don't want to be too low, you don't want to be too high, so you want it somewhere in the middle. So where do you get your subscribers from?
So mostly I get my subscribers from promoting myself on Twitter because I have a big following on Twitter, or I promote myself on Instagram. And if you're a new girl, you need to get social media where you can promote yourself because that's where all the subscribers come from.
Yeah, exactly. So every guy should know by now that girls' social media accounts are constantly full of dudes begging them into DMs, non-stop all the time. So it's either Instagram, Twitter, it doesn't matter. There are other places you can get subscribers, but this is the easiest way to get global subscribers. You take the pictures, make them hot, or just, you don't even have to be hot nowadays. You can be a fucking average girl and you have people following on social media. And when people DM you or inbox you, you can just say, hey, yeah, I'm happy to talk to you, but let's talk inside of my OnlyFans. Now some guys will be like, what, OnlyFans? No, blah, blah, blah. But fine, you don't need to talk to them people. Those people have no money, they're no good to you. Some guys are like, what do you mean talk inside OnlyFans?
The only people that are good for Andrew and Tristan Tate are people that are willing to give them their money. They don't care about anybody except for themselves. And young people need to wake up and realize this.
Just say, look, it's only a couple dollars a month. It's my income and I'm struggling. And if you talk, we can talk in there. I'm happy to talk to you all the time. Da, 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 da. And the guy will say something like, well, that means you just want my money. You could say, no, actually, I met my last boyfriend from OnlyFans. We just split up. You could say something like that. And the guy will believe there's a dream. Oh, we just split up. He met through OnlyFans. And he'll subscribe to your OnlyFans just so he can message you all day. Because inside OnlyFans, there's a messaging service and they can message back and forth. So social media is the easiest way to get people to sign up to your OnlyFans. If you're a man and you're managing your girl, once again, you're in charge of the social media accounts. Because how can she leave you? If you start making loads of money and the girl thinks, well, I want to leave and do this by myself, but you have the Twitter, you have the Instagram, you have the account on your phone, she can't do nothing. All she can do is do.
One of the ways to define human trafficking in Romania is about if you're a man that traffics or imports women for financial gain through sexual contact or through sexual activity, you're guilty of human trafficking. I mean, this idiot has admitted it about 25 times already on video. So when the Tate's fans say, where's the evidence? Well, here it is.
Do as you say. All you need from her is pictures. Pictures to put on the Instagram, pictures to put on the Twitter with the tweets, and pictures to use inside of the OnlyFans itself. So social media is the key. Very, very simple. When guys DM you, when you attract attention from guys, you can put your OnlyFans link in the bio, like most girls do nowadays, and you can always put a spin on it. I met my last boyfriend from OnlyFans. I like to, it's more intimate. I don't like to talk to guys on social media. I don't trust they might screenshot it inside of OnlyFans. I trust they won't do these things to me. So it's much better inside there. If you want to talk more, you can talk to me inside there. Bang. That's the very simple way to get subscribers. So to recap, at this point, you started, you found a girl, you've shown her social proof, she believes you're the best. You downloaded the app onto your phone. The app's now on your phone. You asked the girl for what you need to complete the verification process. It's now verified. You have an Instagram and a Twitter account, which you control. Now, if the girl already has her own...
There's the magic word again, that you control. So he's teaching young guys in the war room, how to pimp out women and how to be in control. Human trafficking 101. Pimping 101. But according to the Tates, Andrew and Tristan Tate, they're all about the children. They're saving the kids of the universe. They're saving the kids in Israel and Palestine. But don't be a teenage girl, because if you're a teenage girl, they'll try to have sex with you and then human traffic you so then they can make money off of you.
Twitters and her own Instagrams, and they're already hers and she has a lot of followers and you can't control them. Fine, no problem. Just train her and tell her what to do. Here's what you have to do when guys message you, get them to follow you on OnlyFans, da 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 da. But if she doesn't have them, start them. That gives you more control. If she does have them, she has followers, which is good. Get people to subscribe for a medium price, between $6 and $15. We recommend, depending on how hot the girl is. You're a 12, not 15, a 12. She's 12. So depending on how hot the girl is, you start to get subscribers. How many subscribers do you have?
500.
So she has 500 men subscribed to her. But that doesn't matter. She can make more money with 100 subscribers than some other girls can make with 1,000 subscribers, because of the secrets to monetizing with OnlyFans. And this is the mistake that most people make. This is why it's so important that you bought this course. Because if you do things wrong from the beginning, there's no way to rectify it at a later date, and then you have an account which has been made and been verified, but it's never going to be a high-earning account. It's stuck somewhere near the bottom. So, everything so far is pretty simple. You get subscribers. Now what do you do? All right, so once you have subscribers, then you can mass message your subscribers. You can DM them. You can DM them all at once. You don't have to go through one by one. After someone subscribes to you, you can message them. This is where the real money's made. So you can type out a generic message. You as a man can type out, hey, how are you today? Bam, and send it to everyone. As well as that, this is the beauty of OnlyFans, you can attach a photo or a video.
So there you go again. He admits that it's OnlyFans. What happened to TikTok, Andrew? What happened when you went on Tucker Carlson and you tried to be Mr. Innocent and you said, it was innocent, he says, TikTok videos, with a smile on his face, you know? It was just so innocent. He said OnlyFans 1,000,000 times so far. You know, distributing sexual content not even 2 to 3 years ago. But according to the Tates, they haven't been in this business for over 10 to 12 years. And the charges are just all ridiculous.
It can be blurred out with a price tag. So you can say, hey, how are you today? With a picture blurry so they can't probably see it, $3. If they want to see that picture, they have to click the picture and accept the $3 price. True? True. And then you get the money. So how do you get people to pay for these pictures? Because all these guys who are on OnlyFans are subscribed to lots of different girls and they're getting this all the time. How do you get them to pay for these pictures? Well, this is all about copywriting. Any guy who's watched this will know about copywriting. So what you do is this. You'll send them a message, hey, how are you? You want to be generic? Or not even that. You'll send a blurred picture with a $10 price tag, and then you need to think of something that's an intriguing caption. E.g., you came home and found me like this. Blur picture. Or, what would your wife say if she saw this? Blurred picture. Or something that makes them think, well, that's unusual. Or, look what's in the back of your car. Something that makes them curiosity. Anyone who's in my Hustlers University will understand this exactly, because they'll know one of the lessons of Hustlers University is piquing curiosity at all times. If you're not in Hustlers University, you should be, because I teach you a whole bunch more about all business, not just this one. But one of the Hustlers University lessons, and there's 100 lessons, is about curiosity. You have to pique curiosity with every single message so that people pay that price tag purely to find out, like, what the fuck is this bitch talking about? True or false? Sure. So it has to be.
It's a nice way to talk to her, huh? I mean, according to Andrew Tate, women are the most important people in the world and should be respected at all times. I mean, all the bullshit videos that he makes, and then, I mean, he's just talking to her like this in front of millions of people. No big deal, right?
Something a little bit crazy. Don't just be like, hey, you want to see my tits? Or, I look sexy. No, that's boring. They get that all the time. You've got to send something that no other girl is saying, or no other girl is sending. So you send something with some curiosity attached and a price tag to the picture. That's the first thing you do. The second thing you do to make sure people buy is you make it very, very clear. Once every 3 or 4 days, you do a mass DM to people. And you say this, and this is a lie, but it's true. You say, all of my content is exclusive for 24 hours only. Sorry, guys. Everyone who keeps asking me for old pictures, I don't work that way. You either get the picture when it's available, because after 24 hours, it disappears forever. So you constantly slam home to your clients, your subscribers, that every time a picture comes, and they're curious, if they don't click buy right then, they're never going to know what it means. They're never going to see it later. And even if that's a lie, even if you use the same picture later, they don't fucking know. They either bought it or they didn't. Because you can see when they buy it. So you'll never have to send the same picture twice. You have to keep track which guys bought it, which guys didn't. If you keep sending the same picture for money, they're going to get pissed off. Just keep track of that shit. So business, get a spreadsheet, be smart. But you need to make sure all your subscribers understand they need to buy now or they're never going to see it. So the way you do that is you mass DM all the subscribers and say things like, hi everyone, I keep getting requests for my old pictures when I was dressed as whatever, or my old pictures when I was naked outside, or my old pictures, something horny, whatever. I'm sorry, but I give everyone a chance to buy, and all my content is only available for 24 hours. If you don't buy right away, you're never going to see it. That's just the way I work on OnlyFans. Lots of love, Emily, or whatever. So drive home to them. Buy now. Impulse purchase them. Once again, this is another Hustlers University lesson. Impulse purchase. Get it now. Plus curiosity. And what you're going to end up doing is guys will see it, and if your caption's good and they believe it's going to disappear forever, they're going to click buy just to see what it's about because they're curious. So now you're not just making money from your subscriptions. You've got your monthly subscriptions coming in, but also every day you're doing your photo and video blasts. And your photo and video blasts are now adding money to your bank account. Adding money to your bank account. You send out $1, you send out a video for $5 to 500 people. Let's say half of them buy, 250 times 5. You just made $1,250 off of one picture or one video. Now, if your pictures and videos are very, very good, they're more likely to buy later ones. So the quality does matter. This is something you can use your brain for. You've got your girl, you know she's got big tits, you know what her best assets are, whatever. You're managing your girl. As a man, you have to tell her what kind of photos to take. Put some heels on, look sexy, take this kind of photo, take that kind of photo, blah, blah. The better the content is, the more likely they are to buy future content. But the way you get them to buy content in the first place is 24 hours buying.
Like, he really thinks he's a genius. And I almost, I pretty much do feel bad for her because you could just see that she's been a brainwashed kidder. Like, he's been brainwashing her since she's 14 years old, and she thinks, like, he's the smartest guy that's ever lived.
Now or never get it. Hustlers University lesson. So anyone who hates you understands. Next, pique curiosity. Be careful with your copywriting. Say crazy things that don't even make sense. Things that don't even make sense. The plumber was so angry. The plumber was angry? The plumber was angry at this bitch. What the fuck did this bitch... You click it and she's naked by a sink. Who cares? Just something to tie it to the caption. Because curiosity sells. This is one of the first keys to monetizing OnlyFans. This is what girls don't do. They get their subscriptions. They put free photos on their feed, because you can do free photos on the feed as well. They put a few free photos. Maybe they'll message a guy, hey, do you want to see me do a sexy video or something? These guys get that all day long. There's no curiosity, there's no originality, and they also don't put any time pressure on their guys. You have to time pressure these guys. Buy it now or it disappears forever. Remember this. Another way you can do it is, let's say your girl just produced some new content. You got some hot videos, some hot pictures, really good. You can send a DM 9 a.m. Hey guys, just to let you know, soon I'm going to be sending you an exclusive video. I've never made a video like this before. Just like all my content, it only lasts for 24 hours. If you don't get it, it disappears forever. Love, Emily. Send that. 3 hours later, send the video, $10 price tag. So they've already been warned. Now or never. Bang, now it's there, $10. And you put an interesting caption. The plumber is so angry. Exclusive video, something like never done before, going to disappear for 24 hours. Plumber's angry, what the fuck? Oh, it's only $10. That's what this stupid bitch is talking about. Bang, that's how you make money.
Now, how many times are you going to refer to her as a stupid bee? I'm just curious. But hey, he's the most respectful man on the planet. According to him and Tristan, they're changing the world one life at a time. Well, you know what, everybody? Make sure you talk to your wife, your girlfriend, your sister, your mom. Make sure you talk to them like the Tates talk to their girls. See how that works out for you.
When you're selling things, you can see inside of your statements which of your photos and videos sold the most, which has been most popular. Now remember, the photo and the video is blurred out. So you're not selling the most based on how the photo and the video looks. You're selling the most based on the captions. You can see which kind of captions work the best. Because you can see in your statement which people bought the most. So you can see, oh, this photo sold the most. What was the caption for that? Oh, I talked some bullshit about plumbers or birds or the sun or the sky. Who knows? So that's the kind of thing you can learn there. You can tweak your copywriting from there. It's very important. Next thing, DMing guys. Every time a guy buys something, if they buy a photo or they pay for something, you need to DM them. Because you need to reward their money with attention. So the guy, if you send out a blast, a photo, guys don't buy, and they're still trying to DM you all the time, he's a dork. He's a time waster. If a guy buys a photo, you'd be like, hey, glad you bought the photo. Did you like it? This is basic stuff. This is the stuff girls don't do on their own.
Remember, Justin Waller promotes the War Room all the time, so he promotes being a pimp. He promotes pimps. He promotes pedophiles. He promotes human traffickers. So all the young people that he pushes this on says a lot about Justin Waller. Another con man, scam artist, piece of garbage.
Girls are fantastically lazy. Girls are something wrong with them in their brains. A girl will download OnlyFans, take a photo, send it out, see who bought it. Oh, a few people bought it. Okay, I'm going out. Stupid. Women are dumb. As a man, you're a businessman. You're a smart businessman now. You're in charge of it. So every single person who's bought a photo, you can say, hey, did you like the photo? Just ask. Maybe they'll say yes, maybe they'll say no, maybe they'll give you a suggestion.
Andrew, if this was my daughter, Tristan, if this was my daughter, kickboxing wouldn't be able to do anything for you two scumbags. Nothing.
And if they give you a suggestion, here's another way you can monetize. You can monetize by doing custom content. So let's say you have a photo, send out to everyone. 10 guys buy it. You message all 10. Hey, did you like the photo? Smiley face, please be honest with me. Yeah, you're so beautiful, babe. Yeah, so great. I think you'd look better if you were wearing heels, for example, because you don't have heels on in this photo. Okay, maybe I can make a heels photo just for you. Tell me the kind of photos you like. Get him to describe. Don't suggest to him. Get him to subscribe. Let him sell to himself. This is Hustlers University. If you don't have Hustlers University, get it. Get him to sell to himself. So get him to describe what he wants to see. I want to see you in heels standing next to this, doing this, blah, 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 blah. Because then you know he really wants it. If you describe to him what you can take, maybe it's not exactly on the button. When he tells you what he wants, it's going to be on the fucking button. Then say, okay, I'll make these content specifically for you, but I won't put it anywhere else. I'll make sure only you can have it. If you can give me a tip. Because they can give you tips in DM, right? So that's right. So you can get custom requests. By them telling you the kind of things they want, you can say, okay, I'm going to make this content only for you. If you like it, will you tip me? And they'll say, oh yeah. I say, okay. And they'll agree a price with them, bang, 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 and get them to send you a custom tip in advance, and then you can send them the custom content. But the good thing is this, after you've made this custom content, as long as you're smart and you don't send it back to the same guy, as long as you keep track of your things properly, you can use it on your normal phone. You can send it to everyone else. He thinks it's especially for him, he's going to pay overpriced, and you can use it everywhere else. No problem. So you can use it everywhere else as long as you don't accidentally send it to the guy. So that's how DMs are all working. You speak to the guys, you interact with them, you try and get tips from them, and specifically you sell stuff directly on DMs. This is very, very important. Now, another thing we talk about on OnlyFans is your main feed. You have a main feed where everyone who subscribes can see you. This is your free feed, effectively. And this is a big mistake girls make. Girls get a man to sign to OnlyFans, and they put sexy pictures on their free feed, but they show too much. If you're showing your titties and your pussy
Look at her.
on your free feed,
she's so like, this is like a big career for her.
Messages that he's going to buy. Nothing. So all the photos on the free feed need to be sexy, but not.
Yes, Andrew. Tell the world how in touch. Like she literally thinks like he's Donald Trump, like he's the smartest person in the planet. It's just, it's sad and it's pathetic at the same time.
Naked, no tits, no pussy, just a bikini or just looking at us. When you tell your girl, when you imagine your girl, say, look, I need a photo of you in a bikini looking hot, and I need a photo with the bikini top off. You put up the photo of her in the bikini on the main feed for free, and then you can do a blast. Oh my God, my bikini broke. Bang, photo. And then they would have seen you on your main feed, and they go, do I want to see without the bikini? Yeah, because I'm a horny bastard. $3. Okay, bang. So your free feed, iron rule, your free feed can never show tits or pussy because you make most of your money from selling content in the DMs. So for her, for example, 20% of her money comes from her subscriptions. 20%, if that, probably less. Another 20% comes from tips, random tips in DMs, guys being nice to her, fans, or sending her money for no reason. And then 60% of her money comes from selling content in the DMs. That is where the majority of the money is going to come from. If you have any other equation, if you're making more of your money from subscriptions, then you're not doing well enough with your sales. Because your sales should be the majority of your money at all times. So, we're going to recap the whole process start to finish. Find a girl she agrees to work. Get the documents you need, verify her on OnlyFans. Use social media to get subscribers. Once again, price her accordingly. Don't price her too much, too little. Get subscribers on OnlyFans. Interact with them. Stress 24-hour time limit on all content. Interesting captions, super interesting. Copyright effectively to get people to buy. On your main feed, you have sexy pictures, but you don't show anything naked, so you can always upsell them at a later date. Those are the key points thus far. Now, subscribers. Inside of the OnlyFans app, you can do sales on subscription. Is that true?
Yeah, correct.
So do you just change the price, or do you actually have to do some kind of sale inside of the app?
I just select a discount and I put on my account for selected time. And I like to put a time only for 24 hours if it's a bigger discount.
Okay. So through your social media, you can also do a discount on your subscribers. Because remember, you're not making your money through subscribers. You're making money through sending them content. So if it's normally $12, you can tweet or put on your Instagram. My OnlyFans is half price, 50% off for the next 24 hours. Only 10 people, you can say, for example, or only 20 people. You can set this inside of the app. Now, obviously, you don't only want 20 people. You can set it to 100 people because they don't know how many people are going to be actually signing up. But you can change the price 24 hours, do sales to get them subscribers. Once they're subscribed, that's how you monetize them at a later date. So there's no problem with doing a sale. That's why these girls, you'll see, they'll do, my OnlyFans is half price for 24 hours, blah, blah, blah. They don't care about the subscription fee. The subscription fee ain't feeding them. It's getting the fans inside of there. And like every other business, like a webcam business, you're going to have a few guys who buy sometimes, a bunch of guys who buy never, and a few guys who buy all the time and tip all the time and send you lots of money. And these are your main guys. These are your super fans inside of OnlyFans. And they're going to be making you a whole bunch of money. There's another feature, which is new, which is targets on your feed. And guys, all your subscribers can work together to clear targets. So you can explain how that works.
Right, so on your feed, you can select either if you want to post a picture or a video, you can make a poll. Let's say, what guys would you like me to wear tomorrow? And you can choose bikini, lingerie, whatever. You can also add a target.
I really feel sorry for
Target
men if
works
they
in
have
a
to do
way
this to
that you
meet a
set
woman.
a
It's just sad.
specific price, and you say, let's say, if we clear this price within 24 hours, I would put a topless picture or a naked picture, because on your feed, you only have no naked pictures, no topless pictures. So it's something new, it's something special, it's something they want to see. So this is a target for everybody, and it's collective tipping. So that means if one tips 5, the rest are going to see how much it goes towards the countdown, and there you have it, topless picture.
Yeah, so topless picture, or you can say a new kind of thing. So let's say you buy a new costume. So the key to OnlyFans is the key to like the webcam industry or any other business. Hustlers University guys are going to know exactly what I'm talking about. You have to monetize everything at all times. So let's say you buy a new costume. Let's say the costume is, I don't know, fucking Superwoman. Even though you're going to use that costume because you bought it, pretend you're not. Put something on the feed and say, hey guys, if I get $50, I'm going to go out, I'm going to buy a Superwoman costume for tomorrow and send all you guys a picture. Wink. Put that on the main feed. Get everyone to collectively add up together, $1 here, $2 here, $3 here. Everyone can donate together and complete the target. Yay! Then you do the Superwoman pictures. Now you were going to do the Superwoman pictures anyway because you already bought the costume. It's money for nothing. You're already going to do it. It's for moose. But that's the kind of thing you have to be doing. So on your feed, you can also have global targets that people can set and aim for. Be creative, think outside the box, get the guys to work together to clear these targets. The best OnlyFans girls have huge fan bases who are trying to get them dressed up as a particular video game character, for example. If you want to see me as Lara Croft, we need to clear this. And they'll set a $10,000 target on their feed, and they'll clear it in like 3 days, $10,000 for nothing. And then she'll just put on a Lara Croft costume, put a few pictures on her feed, not naked. And then if you want to see her as naked Lara Croft, you have to pay anyway in the DMs. It's crazy, but it's true. It's unlimited free money. So that's another thing you should be doing.
It's unlimited free money that he gets for doing absolutely nothing by trafficking women to make money for him. And he's profiting off of women creating sexual content. He's misleading a lot of them. He's promising them love. And that's the definition of human trafficking in Romania. And human trafficking has no statute of limitations. So even if this was made 20 years ago, he could still be prosecuted for it. So before all the Andrew Tate underwear sniffers say there is no evidence, no, the evidence is overwhelming. And majority of the evidence comes from this own idiot's mouth along with his idiot brother, Tristan.
Inside your OnlyFans account to make sure you're making the maximum income. So, these are the main key ways to make sure your girl gets to the top 10%. To get to the top 1%, there's a whole bunch of stuff you need to learn. This is module 1. This is the basics to make sure your girl gets to the top 10% of earning. I'm going to teach you everything you need to go into the top 1%, 2% in the next module. There are also a lot of other features inside of OnlyFans that you can mess around with the app and you can find. I'm not going to sit here and explain to you stupid crap. You're a full-grown man. You're running a business now. You can look into it and you can work it out. If you want very, very detailed instructions on every single thing about the app, That is provided inside the war room. All my war room members, we're going to provide something like that inside the OnlyFans room, inside the war room. Just so you guys understand, inside of the war room, we have a specific room for webcam and OnlyFans. So inside the war room, there's over 90 guys making money with webcam and over 50 guys making money with OnlyFans. And all the guys who make money with these systems are in a chat group and talking in real time, helping each other all the time. So if you do want more support, if you see yourself making money with this, you start to make some money, and you want to talk to other guys doing the same thing to get tips, tricks, advice, etc., join the war room, and after you join, you'll instantly be added into the...
Yeah, join the war room so all the pimps and human traffickers can get together and come up with ways to human traffic and pimp out women. Yeah, you're making a real contribution to society, Andrew Tate. Great job. Keep up the great work.
Groups, so you have an access to other people all around the world, from Singapore to California, making money doing this exact same thing. Because one of the best ways to make more money is to have other people doing the same thing, give you advice, tips, tricks.
Yeah, the traffickers need to traffic women all over the world.
This is
that's what human traffickers do.
I told you enough for you to already start making $10,000 a month with OnlyFans. I'm going to take you to the next level in Module 2. Everything I've just told you can implement. Look inside the app, start to play with the app, learn things, move them around. And if you want direct feedback with me and everyone else I've trained who's making money in real time, join the war room, go to CobraTape.com, say you want to get inside the war room to talk about the webcam and the OnlyFans projects, and we'll make sure you're in there with other G's. Welcome to OnlyFans Fortunes. You're just getting started. We're going to get rich.
OnlyFans, in and of itself, is not the most complicated system.
This is what Tristan really looks like when he's off the steroids. So, and that's another lie that the Tates love to tell, that they're not on steroids. Think logically. They do less training now, right? Eat worse, smoke more, drink more, but they look better now than when they were kickboxers. Put two and two together. And if I had to bet my life on it, I would bet that Mike Thurston sells steroids to the Tate brothers and Justin Waller. So all you guys can live in La La Land, and the Tates can try to come off like they're just genetically, mentally, and physically superior to everybody. This is what Tristan really looks like when he's off the steroids.
To make money from. It's far simpler and less complicated than, say, webcam websites like MyFreeCams and Chatterbait. OnlyFans is relatively simple, but there is a...
Wow, another lie that the Tates love to tell. Now we have Tristan on here. Oh, we don't have anything to do with OnlyFans. It was innocent TikTok videos. Well, here you go. He's describing it. And this video was made a few years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. According to the Tates, they haven't been in this business for over 10 years. That's the big lie they tell on all the public networks to try to fix their image before they go to trial and they get sentenced to prison where they belong.
Golden ticket to OnlyFans success. And the golden ticket
OnlyFans
is a solid social media. So say you have a girl, Abby, for example. Her fake name is Melanie. Melanie has a powerful social media. Melanie has a big Twitter following and a big Instagram following. This is where your subscribers come from. Now, we've covered how to make money from the subscribers. It's a relatively simple system. If you've got it down, great, you're making some money. But the more subscribers you get, the more money you can make. So what you need to do is master your social media game. And there is no more important social media platform when it comes to adult entertainment as Twitter. Twitter is wonderful because you can't get banned and you can't get blocked for posting naked pictures, teasing pictures. Instagram, you want to keep very simple. If you've got my Instagram course, I suggest you get it if you don't have it. It's full of great knowledge on how to build a powerful Instagram account. Just look at mine. Amazingly powerful account. Instagram with your OnlyFans girls, literally just keep it to their same pictures that they have on their normal Instagram. Quite cute, quite sexy, normal girl pictures. Build up a natural organic following and have the OnlyFans link on top. Don't overly advertise the OnlyFans, you'll get banned. Don't swipe up to the OnlyFans, you can get reported because it's swiping up to a porn website. Be very careful on Instagram. Twitter, however, I have mastered some tactics, which I'm going to share with you guys, that work wonders. Obviously, there is the classical route of posting half-naked pictures, hoping that simpletons and customers are going to retweet them, etc. And this does work. But
Yeah, simpletons, guys that get up and go to work every day and earn an honest living. Those are simpletons to the scumbag Tates, because that's what the Tates are. The Tates have never worked a day in their friggin' lives. All they do is human traffic, pimp, scam. They're pieces of garbage. So
I want you guys to try a new tactic, which I have mastered. And my tactic is attracting haters. I will say very controversial things from my girls' Twitter accounts. Like, I'm so glad these losers are paying my bills, etc., etc. And then what I do is I retweet them myself as Tristan the Talisman Tate. That attracts the attention of all the guys in the red pill space, all the guys in the manosphere space, and people who I know come at the girls. Oh my God, look at this girl milking all the guys. Oh, Tristan, you would retweet something like this. Aren't you responsible for businesses like these? And people attack and attack. And there's nothing better on Twitter for blowing up and going viral than negative attention. Only so many guys are going to think she's hot enough to retweet and say, oh my God, babe, yeah, your tits look great. But when you have guys swarming a girl, attacking her, saying you shouldn't be doing this, why don't you go and get a real job, you're a e-thought, what you get are white knights. White knights, men who have never met this chick, who jump to her defense. They jump to her defense. Oh my God, leave her alone. And this is the key. This is the magic ticket. As the girl, you like the leave me alone comments, the leave her alone comments. All the white knights who jump in to defend you, you like their comments. You don't interact. You don't speak too much. You don't tweet back. Maybe an OMG thanks with a love heart to one or two, but like every single one of your white knights comments. 5 new subscribers, 10 new subscribers guaranteed every single time. These guys get liked by the girl they jumped in defending. Or maybe she likes me. They'll tweet at you 3 or 4 more times. They'll get ignored. They'll be upset.
you hear all that yelling in the background. What's Andrew doing? Beating Vivian again with a belt? What did she do? Not obey him?
Oh, there's a link to OnlyFans. You know, your Twitter bio should already say, I replied to my messages on OnlyFans. It should already say that. And then you get more subscribers. It is a trick and a hack that has helped me double some of my girls' Instagram accounts. If I can get the tweets to blow up well enough, then yeah, it's great news for everybody. Now listen, if you are a War Room member and you're watching this, if you're a War Room member and you're involved in this OnlyFans course, you've got me personally on Telegram, I will help when you write these provocative messages. I will personally help and retweet these accounts. You know, when I retweet them, you know all the other names. Every red pill guru, every pickup artist, all the guys who followed me, all the 21 convention people, all the people who hate this business and hate these girls. Those are the people who are going to start attacking, and all of their fans. Once you do that, you like the white knights who come to defend the girl, and you will get new subscribers. So War Room members, try this tactic. Post some tweets out today. Be as provocative as you can. Make sure the picture's nice and sexy. Hit me up, and I'm going to help you out.
And there you have it from Andrew and Tristan Tate, the human traffickers, the pimps, the pedophiles, teaching other young men how to be pimps, pedophiles, and human traffickers like themselves. All these journalists, Patrick Bet-David, Candace Owens, Tucker Carlson, if you looked at the evidence for 10 seconds and did your friggin' job, a lot more people would know what pieces of garbage that the Tates truly are, and you failed as journalists. Prison can't come soon enough for these two lowlifes, and that's exactly where they belong.